Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our unit, that is chemical kinetics. It is very important unit of chemistry, chemical kinetics. In this unit, mainly we study about the rate of reaction. Rate of reactions means the speed at which the reactant are converted into the product. So we can define chemical kinetics. It is defined as the branch of chemistry which deals with study of rate of reactions or the speed of reaction and the mechanism by which this reaction proceed. किस mechanism से reaction complete होती है. So chemical kinetics mainly study about the rate of reactions या speed of reactions and the mechanism by which this reaction proceed. So on the basis of rate, reactions are mainly three types. First reaction is very fast reaction. Very fast reaction. The reactions which are completed only in just a fraction of second or instantaneously completed in the product. Convert from reactant to product just in a fraction of second. These are called as very fast reaction. Example of very fast reaction, that is example of very fast reaction, that is ionic reactions. Ionic reactions are very fast. They convert into product just only in the fraction of second. Second type of reaction, these are of moderate reaction. Moderate reactions are those reactions which takes some minutes or sometimes to complete into the product. Example of the moderate reaction, that is inversion of cane sugar. Cane sugar invert. We can calculate rate of this reaction. We cannot calculate very fast reactions rate because there is very less time, only a fraction of second. Third type of reaction, that is very slow reaction. Very slow reaction, the reactions which takes hours or some days to complete into the product, to convert from reactant to the product. Example, that is rusting of iron. It may take rusting of iron. So on the basis of the rate, there are three types of the reaction: very fast reaction, moderate reaction and very slow reaction. Different reactions have different rates. These rates are different because in the reactant there are different types of the bonds are present. Due to the presence of different types of the bonds in the reactants, rate of the reactions are also different. Our next topic is rate of reaction. What do you mean by rate of reaction? Rate of reaction is the speed or the change in the concentration of any one of the reactant or product with respect to time. Change in concentration of any one of the reactant or product with respect to time, that is called as the rate of reaction. For this, we consider an hypothetical reaction. To calculate the rate of reaction, we consider an hypothetical reaction, that is R convert into P. Let us consider the concentration of reactant is R1 and product is P1 at the time T1. At time T1, concentration of reactant is P1 and product is P1. And at time T2, the concentration of reactant and product are R2 and P2. These are the concentrations. Bracket are used to represent the concentration, square bracket that is used to represent the concentration of any one of reactant or product. Then rate of reaction will be equal to change in concentration of reactant or product with respect to time. So in case of reactant, that is decrease in concentration with passage of time, because reactant are converted into product and concentration of product is increases. So decrease in concentration of reactant, decrease in concentration of reactant by time, that is the rate of reaction with respect to reactant, and it can be written as R2, concentration of reactant at time T2 minus R1 by T2 minus T1. Similarly, for the rate of reaction for product, if it is increase in concentration of product by time, it can be written as, that is P2 minus P1 by T2 minus T1. These concentrations difference can be written as, that is delta R minus by delta T, and here these are of delta P by delta T. These are the rate of reaction according to the reactant and according to the product. These rate are called as the average rate. Average means from some time, concentration at time T1 that is R1 and at time T2 that is R2. So between these time, change in concentration and change in time. So we can calculate average rate of reaction by using this. Our next is instantaneous rate of reaction. What do you mean by instantaneous rate? Instantaneous means at a particular instant of time we calculate the rate of reaction. That is called as the instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous rate of reaction. When rate is calculated at a particular instant of time, then it is called as instantaneous rate of reaction. Now next is measurement of rate of reaction. Measurement of rate of reaction. Rate of reaction can be measured instantaneously and at the average rate of reaction. So it can be measured graphically. Graphically we can measure instantaneous rate of reaction and average rate of reaction. We draw a graph between concentration and time. Concentration of the reactant and concentration of product with respect to time. So we are going to draw a graph between this. That is the concentration of reactant on the y-axis, and here is the time, that is t. In case of concentration of reactant, we consider the initial concentration of reactant, that is R0. With the passage of time, concentration of reactant is decreases. So it can be like this. At a particular instant of time, let at time T1, that is this one is T1. So the concentration at that time, that will be come out to be R1. And at a particular instant of time at T2, concentration will be R2. So that is the difference in concentration, R2 minus R1, that is come out to be delta R, that is change in concentration, and it is delta T, that is the time difference. So the average rate of reaction can be calculated as delta R by delta T minus. And if we want to calculate the instantaneous, then we have to draw at a particular instant of time. Draw a tangent. That tangent is drawn. It will be like this. If we want to calculate instantaneous rate at that point, then we have to draw a tangent on it, and we can make it like this at that instant of time. Then change in concentration, that is dr, and time, that is dt. The symbol delta is used for the large change and d is used for the small change. So the instantaneous rate can be calculated as minus dr by dt, that is minus dr by dt, and it can be calculated instantaneous this, and average is minus delta r by delta t. Our next, in case of the product, we can calculate like as, again draw a graph between the product, concentration of product with respect to time, that is time. So the graph in this case will be like this, because concentration of product increases with the passage of time. So at two different instant of time, concentration at time t1 and at time t2. At time t1 it will be this, and at time t2 the concentration is this, because the concentration with the passage of time increases, that is p1 and that is p2, that is t1 and that is t2. So we can calculate time, that is delta t, and concentration, that is delta p. So we can calculate average rate of reaction will be equal to, come out, it is delta p by delta t. If we have to calculate instantaneous rate at a particular instant of time, then we draw a tangent along it, and like this, that is change in concentration, change in time. So the instantaneous rate is come out to be dp by dt. That is our instantaneous rate in case of product. Instantaneous rate in case of the reactant, it come out to be minus dr by dt, and that is dp by dt. Average rate can be calculated delta r by delta t, and in case of product delta p by delta t. So we can calculate graphically the measurement rate of reaction. Now our next point is unit. What is the unit of rate of reaction? To calculate the unit of rate of reaction, as rate will be equal to concentration upon time, we know that rate will be equal to calculate the unit, rate is equal to concentration by time. We know that concentration is the number of moles by volume, a number of moles present per liter of the solution. So we can write it as number of moles by volume, and time is t. So the unit will be number of moles, that is moles, and for the volume, that is liter, and for the time, that is second. So we can calculate rate, unit of rate is equal to moles per liter per second. And for the gaseous reactant, for the gases, the unit will be, concentration is represented in the pressure, so it is atmosphere per second. Moles per liter is replaced by the atmosphere, so the unit is atmosphere per second. Next point is representation of rate of reaction. How you will represent the rate of a reaction? Representation of a rate of reaction. For the representation, we consider a general reaction. General reaction, that is AA plus BB gives us X plus Y. Here small a, small b, small x, small y, these are the stoichiometric coefficient of the reactant and the product, and their concentration is represented as capital A, capital B, capital X, Y. So rate of reaction come out to be minus sign for the reactant because concentration decreases. So it is minus 1 by A dA by dt. That is the rate of reaction with respect to the reactant A, and it is equal to minus 1 by B dB by dt, and it is equal to concentration of product increases, so it is positive 1 by X dx by dt, and it is equal to 1 by y into dy by dt. That is the rate of reaction with reactant and the product. Now we can calculate small a, small b, x and y, small x and y. These are stoichiometric coefficient of the reaction. Now we can calculate rate with respect to a. a के रिस्पेक्ट में अगर हमें रेट को फाइंड आउट करना है, then it will come out to be minus dA by dt. Stoichiometric coefficient is not present, minus sign because concentration of A decreases. Rate with respect to B, it will be minus dB by dt, and with respect to X, that come out to be plus dx by dt, and with respect to Y, it come out to be dy by dt. These are the rates. These rates are divided by their respective coefficient so that rate of reaction comes equal. These rates can be divided by their stoichiometric coefficient so that their rate of reactions becomes equal. Now we consider a specific example. You can write the rate of reaction for it, that is 5 Br minus in aqueous form plus BrO3 minus in aqueous form plus 6H plus aqueous. It is converted into 3Br2 in aqueous form plus 3H2, that is liquid. We can write rate of reaction for it. Rate of reaction will be, these are the reactant, so we can write minus 1 by 5 change in concentration of Br minus by dt is equal to, that is coefficient, stoichiometric coefficient is 1, so it is minus 1 by minus d BrO3 minus by dt, and it will come out to be minus 1 by 6 d of H plus by dt, and it is equal to plus of 1 by 3 d Br2 by dt. Okay, and it is plus 1 by 3 d H2O by dt. So we can write rate of reaction according to this reaction. Now our next topic, that is the factor affecting the rate of reaction. There are several factors which affect the rate of a chemical reaction. That is the nature of the reactant, temperature, catalyst, surface area and temperature. Factor affecting rate of reaction. factors affecting rate of reaction. First is nature of reactant. Nature of reactant. Nature of reactant means greater the strength of bonds in the reactant. As the bond strength will be greater, then smaller will be the rate of reaction. Bond strength increases, rate decreases. Specific example, that is 2NO plus O2 gives us 2NO2. That reaction is first, and second is 2CO plus O2 gives us 2CO2. That is slow reaction. It will depend upon the bond strength of nitrogen oxygen bond and carbon oxygen bond. Second very important factor, that is temperature. With increase in temperature, rate of reaction is also increases. Why it is increases? Because increase in temperature, the collision frequency of the reactant molecule is also increases. The number of collision between the reactant molecule increases. It is considered that for every 10 degree rise in temperature, the rate of reaction becomes double. Rate of reactions क्या हो जाता है? It is double for every 10 degree rise in temperature. Third factor, that is concentration of reactant. As the concentration of reactant increases, rate of reaction is also increases, because more number of the reactants are available to convert into the product. So if concentration of reactant is increases, rate of reaction is also increases. Fourth factor that affect the rate of reaction, that is catalyst. Catalysts are the substance which increase the rate of reaction without being used up. They provide an alternate path for the reaction having low activation energy. मीन्स एक ऐसा पाथ प्रोवाइड करते हैं रिएक्शन को प्रोसीड होने के लिए जहां पर उनकी एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी क्या हो? कम. एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी क्या होती है? इट इज द मिनिमम अमाउंट ऑफ द एनर्जी विच possessed by the reactant molecule to convert into the product. That is called as the activation energy. Last our factor, that is surface area. As the surface area increases, rate of reaction also increases, because the number of molecules colliding, a number of reactant molecules colliding with each other increases with increase in the surface area. So the rate of reaction also increases. So these are the topics for today. Thank you.